Hi, I'm Chris Johnston from Work Visa Lawyers. Welcome to our Australian immigration news videos. Subscribe to our channel to receive the latest Australian immigration news. State sponsorship 190 and 491 visas. The states are now open. You can review your eligibility criteria for each state and territory to determine if you are eligible. The Victorian invitation rounds. There has recently been a Victorian invitation round. Invitations included occupations such as marketing specialist and accountant. Having high points for a job in Victoria with a good salary seems to be a relevant consideration for the Victorian government. The Victorian state website says selection rounds registrations of interest will be selected from September 2023. The program will close in early 2024 at a date yet to be confirmed. We attended an online session in late September and the Victorian government said that for the offshore applicants, they are only considering health, education and social services. So get your registration of interest in soon because it might close in early 2024. Western Australia also had their first invitation round for the 190 and 491. Some occupations invited were on the priority WA industries such as building and construction, healthcare and social assistance, hospitality and tourism, and education and training. The invitations were for people living in Western Australia, in other states and offshore. Employer-sponsored 482 PR in 2 years. At the MIA conference recently, the Department of Home Affairs spokesperson said this change would be announced very soon. If you've held a 457 or 482 visa for more than 2 years, you can start preparing for this new change. The change is that rather than waiting for 3 years, you will only have to wait for 2 years before you can apply for PR. We've made a separate video about this. Big news to be announced soon. It is expected that the Minister for Home Affairs will announce the plans for reforms in the next few days or weeks. One of the changes that may be coming is the refining of the points test. These changes might include the following for skilled migration: to introduce new permanent skilled visa settings, including exploring a revised points test. The points reform could include more points for skilled partners, a more granular system in terms of age points, for example, not losing 10 points when you turn 40. There is also the possibility of cuts to regional points. We're going to keep you updated as soon as we have any more news. Jobs and Skills Report. The first Jobs and Skills Report for 2023 offers an initial evaluation of Australia's skills system, examining both its present and future needs. There is some useful information, such as the top 20 occupations in demand for each state. For New South Wales, the top 10 occupations in demand are registered nurses, advertising and sales managers, software application programmers, childcarers, construction managers, aged and disability carers, general medical practitioners, retail managers, motor mechanics, and human resource professionals. Business innovation and investor visas. There are no allocations for this year, unfortunately. A new investor visa opportunity is coming in the next year. It is expected that the new investor visa will be similar to the current significant investor visa. If you do not want to wait until the new business and investor visas are announced, you may want to consider the Global Talent Visa. We have some videos about the Global Talent Visa and a free Global Talent Visa assessment on our website. Approved travel agents from China. Recently, an instrument has been approved to allow large travel groups from China to travel to Australia. This is going to be a great boom for Australian hospitality, and we'll see a return to these travel groups which were very popular before the pandemic. And there's more good news about China. China has agreed to review the 220% tariff that they had placed on wine. This is ahead of the visit by Prime Minister Anthony Albanese to Beijing. Australian wine exports to China were worth $1.2 billion a year when the tariffs were initially imposed, and they've since been reduced to $8 million a year. So this is a very good news and will certainly boost the Australian wine sector. If you have any questions, then post them in our comments. We answer the best questions through short TikTok videos. Recently, we answered the question, how long do you have to have lived together for a partner visa? If you need professional advice, then you can contact us. We're one of Australia's largest immigration law firms and have a team of professional immigration lawyers and registered migration agents who can help you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to receive the latest Australian immigration news.